Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, and today I'm joined with Dizzy, Isaac, and Drake. For ships, I'm going with the Artemis because it's a decently well-rounded ship. I kind of want to avoid the Ares because I think with this crew combination, because they don't synergize too well, you kind of want that fifth card so you have more options to try and solve on any given turn. Something like the Jupiter, though, is a pretty good option because you can use EMP Slug B with the Jupiter's moons to just solve for turns and just deal massive amounts of damage. Gemini, I just don't care for too much. Then Tide Runner is generically good. So yeah. For rerouting the power option, I'm going to pick Debris because we have Dizzy on the team and we probably want that fourth shield sometimes. And then Drake might need the extra hull for overheating. And then because we're going on long fights, we can survive having an extra card that exhausts. And then for here, the random rare card might be interesting. Like, I mean, if you look at the Codex, we'd have to scroll all the way down. But, stuff like Thermal Battery gives us an infinite we can go with. Serenity is essentially a free draw. Pillage and Plunder, I've had some videos where I just gained a ton of max haul that I can get. Free Strike, it's okay, I don't think it's that good. From Hell's Heart, that can be a win condition. Jupiter Drone, and it can help double damage output. Energy Drone can help me pick up more expensive cards. Scattershot is somewhat okay. It does help solve for some turns as it's essentially a move 4. Bay Overload, I don't think will do too much. Rock Factory, it's a combo piece, but we aren't guaranteed to get anything to help it with it. Then Dizzy, you kind of need cards to pair up with a lot of these to help them actually be a good win condition. So I'm gonna take the 3 max haul because that I know at least can be made useful. Oh, and then for boss swap, that can be very hit or miss. Sometimes you can get good ones, sometimes you can't. My main concern with picking up a boss artifact is I don't get one evade at the start of each fight, which could be bad with this crew combination as they struggle a little bit to gain evade. Isaac has one option, Dizzy has one option, Drake has, I guess, Hotfoot, which is a one-time use and then combustion engine. I'm going to pick up Hotfoot just because I do want the evade. And then because I only have 2 repair yards with any given path, I'm going to do the option that also gives me 2 elites. That way I can get better cards. And then, of course, I'd run into Minesweeper. Yeah, no, this enemy scares me. Not significantly at all. Heatsink just to preserve as much as I can with my evade, as I really need to move around to try and dodge the payback turns. Get there. And then get rid of Debris. I do believe since it's going payback, it won't move if I'm 1 next to it. Yeah, I want to keep the attack turn in case I need to block something. Okay. Run away. And then move. Okay. Drake, you move off to the side. I have enough shield to at least tank the 3 damage attack. And then I guess this is block neutral. Yep, just because evade is that important to me, I am going to just tank the hit and move off to the side. Yeah, I'm fine with taking the 1 damage. Okay, hit. Ooh, I thought that was moved me over 1. You will at least block yourself. And that means I will take 2 hull damage here. Okay, 6 more hull to go. Okay, I have lethal. Okay, only losing 2 hulls, fine. I'm happy with that. Energy drone. Yeah, I guess I can pick up more expensive cards reasonably. And no, I was hoping it would be the free upgrade. I'm not handing over cargo hold. I'm confident I can deal with Drake. You want to move left because this cannon is going to be firing a 4 damage attack next. Throwing out a attack drone to block some damage. Not getting Minefield is a little bit rough, as the enemy AI doesn't change whatsoever. And now I have more things to worry about. Okay. I'm probably losing hull either next turn or the turn afterwards. Let's see here. There's a chance I just win next turn. Or the turn after. Okay. I think I lost 1 or 2 hull there. Not horrible. Flex move. That's another evade option. And Ricochet Paddle, just because I'm not dealing that much damage. Ricochet Paddle could at least help deal with missiles. And then immediately upgrade Flex Move A. Or Flex Move to Flex Move A, just so I get that 1 cost evade. Get rid of debris, lose a hull. Move off to the side. I want to keep 1 evade if possible. This game does not like me. Okay, 12 hull to go. It will at least deal extra damage. This blocks for everything. Okay, we might get through. Literally, EMP Slug is all I need. I guess I also need an extra evade. Okay, so we got through that fight. Hopefully I get a good card. Do I pick up Rock Factory here? Oh, that's rough, but like, I mean, Heat Wave doesn't do much for me, and then I'm not building into a heat strategy, so I'm not picking up Flashpoint. Overclock Generator. Yeah, let's pick up Overclock Generator. And then Nanofiber Hull to heal some of my damage. Okay. So I want to stock up on as much shield as possible. There we go. That will deal with payback. Rock Factory, I think is fine. Now I might lose the energy drone, but that is something I'm more than willing to part with. Okay. There we go. That's how we deal with that turn. Oh, EMP Slug B. Or not B, just normal EMP Slug. That's when we need the fight there. Serenity. And then, yeah, we can then using Jettison Hatch. Okay, it doesn't really matter right now, but after this fight is done, I'm going to count my deck to see how close I am to getting something with, oh. Right, I have Rock Factory. And there's no not exhausting this card yet. There isn't. Okay. If I ran into Dr. Bjorn, that would be fun. Don't have to deal with you dodging at all. The Asteroid can block. Same again for this turn. Should have done that in the other order if I want to be perfectly optimal. I'm gonna gain some shield so I can hopefully deal with some poorer turns. Older. Okay, I don't have. Or technically there is a way I can go infinite, but I need very specific cards for that. Yeah, because I have stuff like Energy Drone and Overclock Generator, I'm going to try and trim my deck down to more expensive cards. Like, I mean, two cost cards is a pretty decent turn. Let's get Rock Factory online. I will lose a hull for it. Yeah, I'll let you dodge while I scoot off to the side. I'm taking 4 damage here, but I have 4 shield. Ah, missed out on 8 damage. That is not too good of news. Okay, I can deal with damage there. Okay. I felt like this was a pretty decent turn. Oh. There we go. I think that was some decent use of drone shift. Move off to the side. There we go, we're maintaining our evade. And yeah, I am going to destroy the energy drone. That's the one downside of having a rock factory. Like, at least on the plus side, it is actually helping with a lot of turns. Oh, okay. Nope, that's fine. I do have nanofiber hull. I'm taking 4 damage here. EMP Slug does win me the fight, as does any one damage source. Okay. Yeah, Serenity, gonna free pickup. And then, yeah, I'll go Salvage Arm. That way, something like Rock Factory can become an extra source of energy for me. Other than trying to think of what else I can pick up. Like, something like Stun Source might now be appealing. You move off to the side. And deal damage as I'm able to. Don't want to take that damage if I can help it. Oh, that's interesting. And if I should take elites or use Jettison Hatch more. Well, that at least solves my question for me. Guess I'm gonna take the event in case that's useful. Sure, artifacts can be useful. Yeah, let's double down on Salvage Arm. Want to deal with the missile. Problem is I'm now down to 0 evade. Okay, so I can't move. Okay, I guess Dahlia felt sorry for me. I'm gonna build up my resources. I forgot we had Ricochet Paddle. I legitimately forgot about that. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. In fact, arguably, I don't even want to be attacking those at all. Okay, hit you. Once I am actually using Ricochet Paddle for its intended purpose. Normally when I pick up this artifact, it's just so I don't see it again. you at least still do 2 damage. You and you combine wins me this fight. Okay. And there you go. Something like deflection or missile shot is what I'm looking for. Okay, the question is, do I pick it up? What's my deck size right now? That's something I should ask. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can subtract 4 right now. No, I think I am trying to build up salvage arm, grappler, recycler. I don't need more missiles. I think deflection for the extra shield is what I want. Okay, 5 energy next turn. And then, yep, just keep thinning out the deck. Gain some more drone shift. Deflection helps deal with this turn pretty well. Maybe I should be playing Abyssal Visions more often. Okay. Just because that is 6 damage, and then I can get an additional 2. I'm going to go for it. Oh, what? I guess I could play Abyssal Visions. That is my bad. Okay. Making it through. I don't want Volatile Vapor. I want my shield. Like, Scatter Shot. That helps me deal with stuff. Armored Bay helps me deal with turns. Jet Thrusters is not that good here because my fights are taking longer. I'm not like just spamming through attacks. I'll block 1. I guess this might be marginally better. Would get rid of debris. I want access to missiles. There we go. And that's why I like Scattershot. He basically solved the turn for me, and I was able to use 2 energy to work on other things. There we go. I'll have 2 temp shield and I think 2 extra energy. Yeah. There we go. Missile. Fire. I'll deal with one of the heavy missiles and then try to flip the other. There we go. I mean, that just tripled my damage output. Don't space mine, and then I want 3 repair yards. Recaliber, tactically leads. well, it leans towards an infinite. I would need something like, what's it called? Simplicity. Yeah, simplicity is what I need for it to go infinite with this deck. Parallel shift, I don't think it's that good. I have flex move, which largely takes care of a lot of my stuff. On an attack drone, just help me deal with a missile. I can knock back the other one. There we go, like so. I guess I can move one, and that way I don't lose any hull. Oh yes, right, I have recalibrate. I forgot I actually had that, to be honest. Awkward. Okay. I believe that's just a normal missile. Stun you. Scatter shot, and then just get the extra energy. And then I believe I get 2 extra energy and a shield as well. Yeah, so I mean, I can have 6 energy turns. That doesn't do much for me. I guess collection. I don't think there's any commons that are like insanely expensive. Fine, I'll lose 2. And then should have enough for EMP Blast. Yeah, big shield. There we go, that helps me with my shielding issues. Again, and start removing some more cards. I'm doing well enough on hull, so I can get rid of heatsink for now. And then... Ew, what else do I get rid of? I guess we just picked up big shield, so I don't need shield surge anymore. Oh, I also have 2 Serenity. That also helped a fair bit. But yeah, I'll lose 2 hull on turn 1, but from there, I believe I just stabilize. Ricochet paddle, get some extra energy going, and the burps for a second there. But yeah, just get some extra energy. I guess deflection, just keep trying to increase my damage output. I'm not going to be able to use missiles this turn. Otherwise, yeah, just gain resources. You, and you. Don't need shielding. I think next deck rotation I will want to grab that. Hit you. And then hit you. 2 extra damage. Alright, 2 temp shield is a pretty decent convenience. In fact, I'm going to sacrifice 1 shield just to get 2 extra evade. Scoot me off to the side. And then, yep, I just want to keep up my evasion in case I need to start moving around more often. road would be more or less great for this a ship right now. I am losing a hull. I guess I can do that to avoid losing a hull. Maybe that was bad, because now I have one less resource to actually deal with bad turns. There we go. Shield is cheaper. Okay. So one other thing that I'm doing essentially inside my own head right now is I'm keeping track of how often I'm using cards I just drafted, and like, I really haven't been playing Big Shield that much. Like, I mean, even if I didn't grab this, I still solved for this turn without it, so that was a bad draft on my end. You... Yep. Okay, 2 temp shield on my next turn. Okay, we're getting close to closing out this fight. There we go. Thermal battery. I need that. I don't think I need it. Simplicity. Okay, I guess I can transition to an attack turn strategy now. Don't need big shield. Don't need deflection. Alright, what's the current deck size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rock Factory exhausts itself. 6, 7. Oh. Literally just one more repair yard, and I can grab attack turn every turn. With right now it's being every other turn instead. Well, not right away. I still have to, like, exhaust a lot of my cards. Might as well do something that gives me a defensive option. Okay, so surprisingly, this did end up turning into a, what's it called? Attack turn strategy? Pretty... Heck, I'm not even going to give up my 1 shield. I'm fine with losing hull. I just want to get through fights somewhat quickly. I mean, we kind of have stabilized at this point. Just one thing to keep track of is to not completely waste your damage output. But yeah, next EMP Slug does win me the fight. Oh yeah, since I should clarify what I just said. So when I said not waste your damage output, Sometimes this enemy gains 3 temp shield, so EMP Slug would break even, and you're only getting heat. So it would be better to focus on other things at that time. Okay, small boulder leads to a potential infinite. I just need something like explosive slug or any multi-shot. Well, not any multi-shot, but y'all get the gist. For now, I am going to upgrade to attack drone A. So that's at least started. I'll save Serenity for a future turn. Okay, I'm going to use attack drone because it at least does damage. Maybe I should have moved everything over. That way I could have preserved this. There we go. Get a little bit extra next turn. Go. I have the heat spare. And then I can just end my turn and I win. I said any two-shot seer doesn't work. Let's see, I use seer block. I would need Gracer Beam for seer, so that doesn't work out. Yeah, since small boulder exhausts. If small boulder didn't exhaust, seer would work. Anyways, I don't really need upgrade cards at all. I guess remove 2. I no longer need EMP Slug. And then Rock Factory doesn't do much for me. I guess Block Shot also doesn't do too much. I'll have to get... Do I want to try to go through Elite Fights? There's... I can potentially get screwed over by Elite Fights. Of course, I then immediately run into Solar Flare. I might keep Scattershot, actually. There we go. And then I wanted to make sure I'm not accidentally destroying my own, attack drones. There we go. That should give me 2 extra energy. Yeah, so actually 3, since the drone itself gives me an energy, and then Rock Factory with combination of destroying 2 things gives me 2 extra energy, so I spent 2 energy to give myself 3 energy this turn. I'm probably losing to Hull to Solar Flare, which is my guess. next turn I should at least have... Yes, I have 4 damage incoming. 5, actually. Which is exact. Okay. Let's get those rewards. I'm going to pick the bottom one just for the extra actions it gives. Stun Flare is useless. I just don't have the attack cards for it. Serenity, Hotfoot, Attack Drone. I will still get attacked unless I move 1 over. Do I have any shield? I have 0 shielding in this deck. I guess I'll lose another hull. Which at least on the plus side, you gain the hull back. Oh, this is how it's going to work. Scatter shot. And I guess I will move 1 things over. I want to preserve the attack drone so it can deal more damage. There we go. That's how I would deal with the Seeker. It's a little bit overkill, but it did get the job done. Yes, so that destroyed all my, oh, I guess I could find out that turned better. But at the very least, this turn is... The next turn, I should have it pretty easily. Yeah, Scatter Shot wins it for me. I need none of those. One Seeker. Okay. I guess I'm entering the Cobalt fight 1 weaker than I would like to be. Oh well. 13 hull instead of 14 isn't horrible. No, this isn't a horrible option. You should not have done that. Guess that will have to do. Hopefully I can scrunch around something to deal with the Seekers. Yeah, nothing that can be done. Okay, Brack here is actually putting up a decent fight. Wow. Okay. So, new goal. I'm going to try and stack up on the asteroid, so that way when the Seeker Missile turn comes, I am ready. I honestly thought that was going to be the attack drone turn. Wait, explosive slug is it? Ricard, explosive slug. Randy, you. That's fine. I can move off to the side a little bit. Rock Factory. I'm losing some hull here. That's not ideal. Oh, Boulder, I'm not taking any damage. Fuckers. Okay, so I'm a little worried about this fight right now. Just because I don't have a crazy amount of damage output. Yeah, I only take one hull this way. That doesn't really matter too much. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, I should have moved it back. No, I don't need energy drone at all. Scatter shot. Bit annoying. I have 6 hull to spare. You fine with explosive slug doing some more chip damage. Shot. And then that asteroid will get destroyed, which gives me a temp shield, which blocks this attack. Of course, I do lose the attack drone again. I'm just going to use that to get extra energy and potentially block an attack next turn. I have more drone shift than I know what to do with at the moment. There we go. That's a good use of energy drone. We are getting there. We're almost through the shield. Maybe I should have used explosive slug there. Ricochet paddle. Oh, I was actually able to use it. 3 hull, that's I go with this will again give me the 1 temp shield I need. Please give me something good. Yes, I think just thinning is what I might need. Okay. You there. 23 more to go. 2 hull. $16. That. Okay, we're getting the stuff is a bit more manageable for me now. We're 3 damage there. Boulder. Dang, I can't get more damage out. Rash is actually being a little harmful. 2 evade is decent. This is forced. I'm running out of resources very slowly. Okay, and I dropped down to my last hull. So yeah, this might be good games. Okay. Hit here. Attack drone, this will get destroyed. I survive this turn. It's 9 hull left. I again survive this turn. Eight. Missiles are not ideal. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have to do this in the right order. I have to use Explosive Slug first, followed by Scatter Shot. Okay. I very barely won there. So yeah, I suppose that's an important lesson of just not giving up early. Yeah, this is an interesting crew combination. Yeah, no, my real suggestion for this is just pick the Jupiter, use Explosive Slug B. That is probably going to be a much easier win path. But overall, let's see here. Not Explosive Slug. EMP Slug B is the card you start off with. Explosive Slug B is also a pretty good option. It's not as good for the Jupiter just because it doesn't have stun. You would need something like Stun Caliber to really make use of it. Seer B is the better option. But anyways, I will digress there. Energy Drone for sure helped a lot. Same with Scatter Shot. You saw that solve a lot of turns. Rock Factory? Yeah, it's very hit or miss. I think if I had an extra evade source, it would have been a lot better. Or even some extra drone shift. That's what it's called. Didn't try to go for the infinite at all. Here, I don't think that would have done anything since... Yes, I can get infinite energy, but once I get infinite energy, I don't get anything. I need something like Flashpoint, which I didn't have. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything I could have done to play this run better, feel free to let me know. And I wish you guys have a nice day. Take care.